Be me. Henry, 26. Job is basically staring at maps for the city parks department, checking if trees are going to fall on playgrounds. It pays the rent on a one-bedroom apartment that smells like dust and coffee. Dating a girl named Sophia. We've been together 8 months. Past the awkward, do I text back yet phase. Deep in the sweatpants and ordering Thai food on Tuesday phase. It's good. It's really good. Sophia is sharp. Scary sharp. Paralegal at a firm that sues insurance companies. She organizes her Tupperware by size and lid color. She has a physical calendar on her wall. Uses different colored pens for work, social, and me time. I am a mess by comparison. My car is a graveyard of empty Gatorade bottles and Taco Bell receipts. I lose my keys 3 times a week. Sophia just hands them to me without looking up from her book. Left pocket of your windbreaker, Henry, she says. She's always right. I felt like I won the lottery. Someone to handle the logistics of existence while I looked at trees. The first crack in the windshield is so small I barely see it. We're at a bar called The Rusty Nail. It's loud. Sticky floors. Smell of stale beer and cleaning product. Sophia always drinks gin and tonic, obsessively. Says beer makes her feel bloated. I go to the bar. Fight through a wall of sweaty college kids. Come back with 2 drinks. Pint of lager for me. G&T with extra lime for her. I slide it onto the coaster. She looks at it like I just served her a cup of battery acid. What's this? She asks. Voice is flat. Not angry. Just confused. I laugh. It's your drink, Sophia. She stares at the lime wedge floating in the ice. I wanted a stout, she says. My brain buffers. You hate stouts, I say. You said they taste like drinking a loaf of bread. She shrugs. Shoulders go up and down in a weird, jerky motion. Changed my mind, she says. People can change, Henry. She takes the gin anyway. Drinks it in 3 big gulps. She never chugs. She sips. I watch her throat move. Something feels wrong, like the air pressure in the room just dropped. But I let it go. Because I'm a guy and I don't want to start a fight over beverage preferences. 2 weeks later, we're at my place, watching a documentary about cults. She's curled up on the couch, wearing one of my hoodies. It's huge on her, sleeves hanging past her hands. It's adorable. I reach over to grab her hand. Usually she interlocks fingers immediately. It's a reflex. This time, she flinches, just a micro movement, like she's surprised I'm touching her. Then she relaxes, but the grip is wrong, limp. Palm is cold, clammy. Sophia runs hot, like a furnace. I squeeze her hand. You feeling okay? I ask. You're freezing. She doesn't look away from the TV, eyes glued to the cult leader talking about spaceships. Circulation, she mumbles. Just cold in here. She pulls her hand away, tucks it inside the hoodie sleeve. I get up and turn off the thermostat. The radiator clanks. Old building noises. I sit back down. She's moved to the far end of the couch, creating a demilitarized zone between us. I feel a pit in my stomach. Ignore it. Eat a stale pretzel from the bowl on the coffee table. Enter Victor, Sophia's older brother. Works at a community co-op, selling overpriced lentils. Looks like he hasn't washed his hair in a month, but claims it's natural oils. He's the most exhausting human being on the planet. We're at Sunday brunch. Sophia, Victor, and me. Place is packed. Waiting for a table for 40 minutes. Victor is lecturing me about the energy of waiting. Impatience is just a refusal to accept the present moment, Henry, he says. He's wearing a poncho. Inside a restaurant. I just want eggs. Victor, I say. Sophia is staring at her phone, scrolling fast. Too fast to be reading. Sophia seems different lately, I say to Victor, trying to bond. Victor looks at her, then looks at me with pity. People aren't static files, Henry, he says. We are rivers. You can't step in the same Sophia twice. That's not helpful, I say. She forgot my birthday last week. Did she? Victor asks. He dips a piece of bread into olive oil. Or did she remember it in a way you didn't recognize? I stare at him. She literally didn't show up for dinner, I say. She texted me at midnight saying, hope it was chill. Victor nods slowly. Maybe she needed space to honor your journey individually. I hate him. I really hate him. Sophia finally looks up. Who are we talking about? She asks. She looks at me, eyes blank. You, I say. Oh, she says, smiles. It's a nice smile, but it doesn't reach her eyes. It stops at her nose. Sorry, she says. Zoned out. Hungry. The third incident is the one that wakes me up. 3 a.m. My phone buzzes on the nightstand, vibrating against the wood. Sounds like an angry bee. I grope for it. Blind. Knock over a glass of water. Curse. Answer it. Hello? Voice is panicky. Henry, where are you? It's Sophia. I'm in bed, I say. Where are you? You're supposed to be at your place. I'm outside, she says. Outside where? Your apartment. I forgot the code. I sit up, rub my eyes. Sophia, you've typed that code 1,000 times. I know, she snaps. She sounds scared. It just fell out of my head. Please let me in. I put on pants, walk to the buzzer, press the button, wait by the door. She comes up the stairs, looks wrecked, hair messy, coat buttoned wrong. She sees me and hugs me, hard, digging her chin into my shoulder. Smells like rain and cigarettes. Sophia hates smoking, claims she can smell a smoker from a block away. You okay? I ask, peeling her off me. Rough night, she says. Just hold me. We go to bed. She falls asleep instantly, snoring softly. Sophia doesn't snore. I lie there staring at the ceiling fan, counting the blades, wondering if she's on drugs, wondering if she's having a stroke, wondering if I am. Next morning, kitchen, sunlight hitting the dirty linoleum. I'm making coffee, French press. She walks in, wearing my t-shirt, looks fresh, awake. Morning, she chirps. Grab a mug. You scared me last night, I say, pouring the coffee. She looks confused. What do you mean? The door code, I say. The panic, the cigarette smell. She laughs. A clear, bell-like sound. Henry, I slept at my place last night. I drop the spoon. It clatters on the counter. Brown drops of coffee fly onto my shirt. What? I stayed home, she says. I did some laundry. Went to bed at 10. I point to the bedroom. You are literally here right now. I came over an hour ago, she says. I used the key. You were asleep. I didn't want to wake you. My blood runs cold. Ice water in the veins. Sophia, I say, slowly. Who was in my bed last night? She stops smiling, looks at the coffee pot, looks at me. You had a bad dream, babe. It wasn't a dream, I shout. Too loud. Neighbors probably hear. I let someone in. She smelled like smoke. She snored. Sophia walks over, puts a hand on my chest. Her hand is warm, not cold like last night. Henry, she says, softly. You've been stressed at work. The tree inventory, it's getting to you. She's gaslighting me. I know she is. But she looks so concerned, so loving. Maybe, I say, voice shaking. Maybe I need sleep. She kisses my cheek. I'll make breakfast, she says. Pancakes, your favorite. I hate pancakes. I've always hated pancakes. I like waffles. She knows this. She bought me a waffle iron for Christmas. I watch her get the flour. She's humming a song, a country song. She hates country music. I feel like I'm in a horror movie where the monster is boredom and confusion. Work is a nightmare the next week. I'm distracted. Approve a permit for a playground on a swamp. Boss yells at me. Henry, the soil density is practically soup. Sorry, Edward, I say. My girlfriend might be 2 people. I don't actually say that. I say I'll resurvey it. I start keeping a log. Bought a small black notebook. Hide it in my glove compartment. Write down everything. Tuesday, Sophia likes spicy food. Wears red, warm hands. Remembers my mom's name. Thursday, Sophia orders milk with dinner. WTF. Cold hands. Calls me Bud. Forgets we have a date. Saturday, Sophia is affectionate. Hates the movie we picked. Smells like vanilla. Monday, Sophia is distant. Stares at me like I'm a specimen. Smells like peppermint. The pattern is chaos. There is no pattern. It's just random switching. Like a radio jumping frequencies. I decide to test it. We're at the grocery store. Trader Joe's. Hell on earth on a Sunday. Fighting for parking. Fighting for carts. We're in the frozen aisle. Hey Sophia, I say, casually looking at dumplings. Remember that time we drove to Montauk and the car broke down? We never went to Montauk. We've never been to Montauk. I wait, heart hammering against my ribs. She looks at a bag of frozen rice. Doesn't blink. God, yeah, she says. That tow truck driver was so creepy. Boom. Caught. I feel sick. Physically nauseous. Right, I say. Totally creepy. She throws the rice in the cart. Let's get snacks, she says. I'm starving. I call Victor. I have to talk to someone. He picks up on the first ring. Greetings from the void, he says. Shut up, Victor, I say. I need to see you. Now. We meet at a park, sitting on a bench. Pigeons fighting over a crust of bread. She's lying to me, I say. She remembers things that didn't happen. She forgets things that did. Victor sighs. Long and dramatic, pulls a flask out of his poncho. Identity is a construct, Henry. Is she cheating on me? I ask. Is she on drugs? Does she have a tumor? Victor takes a swig, wipes his mouth. looks at me with actual seriousness for once. You really like her, don't you? I love her, I say. Or I love one of her. I don't know anymore. Victor looks conflicted. He struggles. Look, he says. Sophia is complex. She has layers. Layers? I snap. She's acting like a completely different person every 3 days. Victor stands up, brushes birdseed off his pants. Just love the one you're with, man. That's a song lyric, Victor. It's wisdom, he says, and walks away, leaving me with the pigeons. The confrontation happens on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. We're at my place. She's chopping cilantro, using the knife wrong. Clumsy. Sophia is a surgeon with a knife. She went to culinary camp as a kid. This girl is hacking at the herbs like she's killing a spider. I watch her. I see it. On her wrist. A bracelet. Beaded. Cheap thing I won her. At a carnival. Blue and yellow beads. She's wearing it on her right wrist. Sophia is left-handed. She wears everything on her left. Watch. Hair tie. Bracelet. Always. You switched wrists, I say. Quietly. She freezes. Knife hovering over the mangled cilantro. What? The bracelet, I say. It's on the right. She looks at it, blinks. Oh, she says. Guess I did. Why? She turns around, leans against the counter, crosses her arms. Defensive posture. Does it matter, Henry? Yes, I say. It matters because you don't know how to chop cilantro. Excuse me. You hold the knife wrong. You forgot the door code. You think we went to Montauk. I step closer. Who are you? Silence. The radiator hisses. Fridge hums. She looks at me, and her face changes. Not the features. The expression. It drops. The mask falls off. She looks tired. Bored. Okay, she says. Voice is deeper. Raspier. You got me. She reaches into her pocket, pulls out a pack of cigarettes, lights one right there in my kitchen. Sophia would never. I'm Audrey, she says. Exhales smoke at my ceiling. Sophia's cousin. I stare at her, brain trying to process. Cousin? Identical, she says. Born 3 days apart. Moms were sisters. Genes are weird, right? Where is Sophia? I ask. Voice high. Squeaky. Yoga retreat, Audrey says. She needed a break. She gets overwhelmed. Burned out. So you, sub in? We've been doing it since high school, she says. Flicks ash into my sink. Sophia hates math tests. I took them. I hate social events. She went for me. This isn't a math test, I yell. I'm a human being. I'm her boyfriend. Audrey shrugs. She likes you, she says. She really does. But she's intense. She needs downtime. I cover the shifts. Shifts? Yeah. Tuesday, Thursday. Alternating weekends. I feel faint. Grab a chair. Sit down. So half the time, I've been dating you? More like 30%, she says. I have my own life. Sort of. Did we? I can't ask it. Audrey laughs. Cruel laugh. Sleek together? Once or twice. You're okay. Little vanilla for me. I want to vomit. Get out, I say. Tell Sophia to come here, now. Audrey puts out the cigarette in the sink, under the running water. Hiss. She's back tomorrow, she says. Don't be too hard on her. She's fragile. She walks out, grabs an apple from the bowl on the way, bites it loudly, slams the door. I sit in the dark for 3 hours, staring at the cilantro. It's wilted now. I feel violated, confused, and stupid. So incredibly stupid. How did I not know? I replay everything, every conversation, every kiss, every argument. Was it Sophia? Was it Audrey? Does Sophia even like Star Wars? Or was that Audrey? Does Audrey like my cooking? Or was that Sophia pretending? It's a kaleidoscope of mess. Next day, Sophia comes over. She looks terrified, eyes red, wearing no makeup, clutching her purse like a shield. Henry, she says, voice shaking. I'm so sorry. She sits on the couch, far away from me. Explain, I say. Logistically, explain. She takes a breath, pulls out a folder, an actual manila folder, opens it. Spreadsheets, color-coded. It started as a joke, she says. But then, life got hard. Work is stressful. My mom is. A lot. So you outsource your life? Just the parts I can't handle, she says. Audrey owes me. I paid her rent last year. She's drifting. So I'm a chore? I ask. Dating me is a chore you outsource to your unemployed cousin? No, she cries. Tears start falling. Big, fat tears. I love you, Henry. I really do. That's why I didn't want to ruin it by being exhausted all the time. You ruined it by lying. I know, she sobs. I know. It got out of hand. Audrey started taking liberties. She wasn't supposed to come over that night. I look at the spreadsheet, rows and columns. date night, family dinner, grocery run. Assigned to S's or A. It's psychotic. It's impressive. It's horrifying. Who went to my sister's wedding? I ask, pointing to a date. She looks, whimpers. Audrey? Audrey, I yell. Audrey is in the photos. Audrey danced with my dad. I had a migraine, she wails. I couldn't handle the noise. I should break up with her. Any sane person would break up with her. Call the police. Call a priest. But I look at her. She's a mess. Snot running down her face, shaking. And I realize I still love her. The real her. The one who color codes spreadsheets about her fraud. God help me. Okay, I say. She looks up. Okay, we stop, I say. No more Audrey. Ever. I never want to see her again. She nods frantically. Done. Promised. I'll block her number. And you tell me everything, I say. Every time you swapped. I want the full audit. Okay, she whispers. I can do that. We try to fix it. It's weird. I'm paranoid. Every time she blinks, I think she's switching. Every time she forgets a word, I check her wrists. I start quizzing her. What's my middle name? James. She says. Correct. Where did we meet? Library. History section. Correct. It's exhausting. But we're trying. Domestic life resumes. But it's brittle. Like walking on eggshells made of glass. 2 weeks later, bureaucracy hits. We get a letter, parking ticket, overdue, $3,000. Photo of the car. My car. Driver is clearly a woman. I didn't drive your car on the 15th, Sophia says, looking at the ticket. We both look at each other. Audrey, we say in unison. Audrey had a key. Sophia gave her a spare key to my apartment, which had my spare car key. She stole my car? She borrowed it, Sophia corrects, reflexively defending her, then stops. Yeah, she stole it. We have to go to the traffic court. To contest it? No, just to pay it. Standing in line at the municipal building, fluorescent lights humming, smell of despair and floor wax. Sophia is holding my hand, tight. Her hand is warm. It's her. Definitely her. Then we see her, Audrey, walking out of the elevator, wearing sunglasses indoors, holding a Starbucks cup. She sees us, stops, grins, walks over. Family reunion, she says. Go away, Audrey, Sophia says, voice hard. We're paying your ticket. Audrey laughs. My bad, lead foot. She looks at me, looks me up and down. You look tired, Henry. Sophia keeping you up? Leave us alone, I say. I mean it. Or what? Audrey says. You gonna sue me? I'm broke. I'm a ghost. She leans in, whispers to me. She didn't tell you about the loan, did she? Sophia goes pale. Audrey, stop. What loan? I ask. Audrey smirks. Sophia took out a loan in your name for my relocation fund, so I'd move away. I look at Sophia. She's shaking her head. I was going to pay it back. I just needed cash to get her out of the city. Identity theft? I ask, voice hollow. You committed identity theft against me to pay off your identity thief. It's poetic, isn't it? Audrey says. She takes a sip of coffee. See ya, kids. She walks away, strutting. We sit on a bench outside the court. I'm holding the ticket. Sophia is crying again, quietly this time. How much? I ask. 5,000, she says. I signed your name. I know your signature. Because you're organized, I say. Yes. I laugh. Hysterical laughter. People walking by stare at us. Guy in a suit looks at me like I'm crazy. Maybe I am. You have to pay it off, I say. Today. I can't, she says. I don't have it. Then get it from Victor. Victor is broke. He spends all his money on crystals and heritage seeds. We go to Victor's apartment. It smells like patchouli and unwashed feet. Victor is sitting on a beanbag chair, eating yogurt out of the container. Vibe is heavy, guys, he says. Very dense. Audrey is ruining our lives, Sophia says. And I committed fraud? Victor nods, sage-like. Money is an illusion, he says. Debt is just a promise to the future. Victor, I will punch you, I say. We need 5 grand. Victor sighs, stands up, goes to a hollowed-out book on his shelf, pulls out a stack of cash, rubber-banded. My emergency retreat fund, he says, sadly, was going to Peru to do ayahuasca. He hands it to Sophia. Karma demands balance. I grab the money. Thank you, Victor. You are weirdly useful. Don't thank me, he says. Thank the universe. I hate the universe, I say. Things settle down again. Sort of. We pay the loan. We pay the ticket. I change my locks. I change my car keys. I put a passcode on my phone that Sophia doesn't know. Trust is at an all-time low, but we're still together. Why? Codependency? Fear of being alone? The fact that she makes really good lasagna? Probably the lasagna. The real test comes a month later. My firm's annual gala. Big deal. Mayor is gonna be there. My boss Edward is stressing out. Henry, bring the girl, he says. She's charming. She makes you look competent. Thanks, Edward, I say. I tell Sophia. This is important, I say. Don't swap. Don't get sick. Don't send Audrey. I'll be there, she promises. I bought a dress. Blue silk. You'll love it. Night of the gala. I'm in my cheap suit. Waiting in the lobby of the hotel. Checking my watch. She's late. Sophia is never late. Audrey is always late. Sweat starts trickling down my back. Door opens. She walks in. Blue silk dress. Hair up. Looks stunning. She walks over to me. Smiles. Hey handsome, she says. Kisses me. I taste. Mint. Gum. Sophia hates gum. Says it's trashy. My heart stops. You're chewing gum, I say. She swallows it. Literally swallows the gum. Nervous habit, she says. Let's go in. She grabs my arm. Grip is firm. Hand is lukewarm? I can't tell. My own hands are sweating too much. We go into the ballroom. Round tables. Centerpieces with too many flowers. Band playing soft jazz. We sit with Edward and his wife. Sophia, Edward booms. So good to see you. You too, Edward, she says. Smooth. Too smooth. Edward's wife asks her about her job. How's the legal world? Oh, she says. Grinding. Lots of paper. Generic answer. Sophia usually complains about specific judges. I'm watching her like a hawk. She reaches for a bread roll, uses her right hand, butter knife in the right hand. Bathroom, I say, standing up abruptly. Chair scrapes loud. I need the bathroom. I go to the men's room. Splash water on my face. Stare at myself in the mirror. Pale. Eyes wild. It's Audrey, I whisper. She sent Audrey. I pull out my phone. Call Sophia. Voicemail. Call again. Voicemail. Text. Where are you? No answer. I go back out. She's laughing at Edward's joke. Drinking wine. Red wine. Sophia drinks white wine. Audrey drinks red. I walk up to the table, lean down, whisper in her ear. Get up. She looks at me. Innocent eyes. What? Get up. Or I make a scene. She stands up. Excuse us, she says to the table. Henry isn't feeling well. We walk to the lobby. Quiet corner near the coat check. Cut the crap, I say. Where is she? She sighs. Posture shifts. Slouches. Food poisoning, Audrey says. She's puking her guts out. Didn't want you to look bad alone. So you came? I fit the dress, she says. And I like free shrimp. You are ruining my career. I hiss. Edward thinks you're charming. If you slip up, I'm fired. I'm doing great, she says. Edward loves me. I laughed at his story about the mulch. It wasn't a story about mulch. It was about zoning laws. Same thing, she says. Suddenly, front doors open. Wind blows in. Cold. In walks Sophia, wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, pale as a sheet, holding a bucket. No, a large purse. She looks like death. She spots us, marches over. Wobbly legs. Audrey, she screams. Lobby goes silent. Concierge looks up. You stole my dress, Sophia yells. I was in the bathroom puking, and you took the dress. Audrey rolls her eyes. You were incapacitated. I was saving the day. You were drinking expensive wine on Henry's tab. I am standing between two identical women. One in a ball gown, one in sweatpants. Everyone is looking. Edward walks out of the ballroom, holding a drink, sees them, stops, blinks. Henry, he asks, why are there two of them? I look at Edward, look at Sophia, look at Audrey. My brain snaps. Something essential breaks. Mitosis, I say. It's a park feature. Rare species. Edward stares. I'm going home, I say. I walk out, leave them both there arguing, Audrey pointing at Sophia's sweatpants. Sophia trying to grab Audrey's hair. I walk into the night. Cold air feels good. I walk 6 blocks, phone buzzing in my pocket. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Probably Sophia. Probably Audrey. Probably Victor telling me to embrace the duality. I don't answer. I go to my apartment. Pack a bag. Just the essentials. Toothbrush. Laptop. 3 pairs of underwear. The waffle iron petty, but it's mine. I leave the key on the counter, next to the wilted cilantro from 3 weeks ago. Write a note. I can't do the math anymore. Walk out, get in my car. Check the back seat for Audrey. Empty. Check the trunk. Empty. Start the engine. Drive. Don't know where. Just away. Phone lights up on the passenger seat. Text from Sophia, we can explain. Text from Audrey, you forgot your charger. I keep driving, highway lights blurring. Red and white streaks, just lines. No people, just lines. Pass a sign, leaving city limits. Breathe out. Stomach rumbles. I want tacos. Real tacos. Not on a schedule. I turn up the radio. Static, then music. Some song? I don't know. It sounds perfect. Final thought before the credits roll. I hope they split the bill for the wine.